For the last 9 weeks, I've been dieting and training for my first bikini competition as a 5'1" girl, and so far it's honestly been nothing like I was expecting. From week 1 to now, I've gone from this to this, and the truth is I'm already leaner than I've ever been at the end of a cut, but we still have 7 weeks to go, so this is only the beginning. But this week I'm showing you what a full day of eating really looks like in bikini prep at 5'1", my full routine, every meal, and what it actually takes to keep losing fat 7 weeks out from stage. Hello, good morning, and welcome to what I eat in a day 7.5 weeks out from my first bikini bodybuilding competition. I'm starting the day with some water, of course. I have to chug water as soon as I wake up because I'm really bad about drinking water. The more I can get in while I'm not thinking about it, the better. And then I have 8 ounces of cold brew with a little bit of sugar-free syrup and a little bit of cinnamon on top, and I drink this every single day. There's literally a bug in here. Bro. And I drink this every single day before I head to do my fasted cardio. Not gonna lie, I am missing my morning coffee with creamer, my hot coffee, but I'm learning to like it more black as long as there's sweetener in it, because coffee without sweetener is just sad, okay? So today is gonna be a low day. I do have 2 high carb days a week where I'm eating very slightly more carbs to kind of refuel me on my shoulder days, because my shoulders are my weak point. Sometimes when I wake up, I'm not hungry at all, and going to do fasted cardio is not hard at all, but some days when I wake up I'm really weirdly hungry. I mean, not weird because I'm in a deficit, but it really just depends on the day, and today I woke up really hungry, so love that. I've started wearing a waist trainer for fasted cardio. Do waist trainers do anything? No. They really don't do anything. As I'm saying about a lot of things in this prep procedure, they really don't do anything, but I'm a big believer in placebo. I think if you think it's gonna do something, then it has a bigger potential of doing it. Waist trainers, bro, there's literally a freaking bug in here. Can you leave? I need to kill this bug. Die. Anyways, I'm in this for the science experiment, so I'm kind of like just embracing all the things that I would usually be like, this is a lie, because I would never, ever recommend a waist trainer. I only wear it for very short periods of time, because whether it like works or not, they can cause like acid reflux, they can cause like issues that are completely avoidable, and like I don't want to overdo it, you know, like I'll try the gimmicks, but I'm not gonna mess anything up by doing them. So anyways, it makes me feel like I'm gonna like topple over kinda. I'm running late as always. We gotta finish this and head to the gym to do my cardio. I just recently started wearing my Apple Watch again to track steps. I am not a huge fan of the Apple Watch just because I feel like it's not super accurate at all, and like I can't tell the difference between what's a step and what's from my cardio, but I figure that it's better than nothing, better than just using my phone, because I don't always want to be holding my phone when I'm like walking or doing cardio. Not to track any sort of calorie burn from like workouts, because that's very inaccurate. I was thinking about getting an Aura ring just because I honestly like the look of them, but I've heard that they're better for like sleep and recovery than they are for tracking activity and steps, so I don't know. If you have any recommendations, let me know. I said I didn't like the bike, but maybe it's just my prep laziness talking now. I've kind of been liking the bike, and it gets my heart rate up super easily. I think because my body's not used to it, but like my heart rate's already at 130, and I don't feel like I'm doing that much work for it. But yeah, 35 minutes on the bike, no AirPods either. I don't even have the energy to find something to watch anymore. My fat burner, creatine, and glutamine. And here is my massive breakfast. Honestly, look forward to this meal every single day. We have 2 eggs with 70 grams of egg whites, 30 grams of spinach, kimchi, hot sauce, and a little bit of sugar-free ketchup on top. I have all my vitamins here, which is just basically covering all the bases. I take like collagen, fish oil, vitamin D3, what else? Multivitamin, just like the regular vitamins. And then 2 butter popcorn rice cakes. One side has sugar-free jam on it, and then 60 grams of pineapple, my quarter calf coffee, and then my fat burner, creatine, and glutamine. I kind of pretend that these rice cakes are like toast. Take the egg, put it on top of the rice cake, and enjoy. My coach also just responded to my check-in, and she said no changes this week because I actually dropped like 1.5 pounds this week, which is a lot, especially for a petite girl. But honestly, the scale in prep is very unreliable. It can fluctuate a lot day to day just based on how much sodium you're consuming, how much water you're consuming, whether you slept enough. So it's kind of hard to accurately track progress just based on the scale, which is why for the last few weeks I've been using the Hume pod, and this video is sponsored by Hume. Thank you, Hume. It doesn't just show you your weight, but it shows you your whole body composition, kind of like an in-body scan. But the problem with in-body scans is they're so expensive. You have to like go to the gym and sign up to take one, or go to like a health clinic. But this is basically an in-body at home. It shows you everything from like an overall health score to your metabolic age, your skeletal muscle mass, body fat percentage, water weight, and then it tells you a lot more information on your body composition, so you're not just reading the scale number and seeing all the fluctuations. You actually understand what's happening behind that. Basically what mine says is that my metabolic age is 23, my lean mass is slightly higher than expected, and my body fat percentage is lower than expected, which makes sense because I am on bodybuilding prep. But what it also told me that I kind of thought was the case, but I wasn't sure how to verify it, is that my upper body is way more muscular than my lower body. My upper body has 64% of my overall muscle mass, which is like slightly concerning. Definitely need to work on that. It also has a lean mass breakdown of what body parts carry the most lean mass, and then it also shows you where your body fat percentage is. So for example, my left arm has less body fat than my right arm, which I think is very interesting. Honestly, this is the tool I wish I had 3 years ago, because when you're petite and trying to change your body composition, there's so much more that you need to take into account than just the weight on the scale. If you're interested in trying it, I have a discount code that stacks on top of Hume's current sale and gives you up to 50% off. And this is huge. It's also HSA and FSA eligible, which means that if you have insurance, it actually might cover it. The code and link are in the description, and they're eligible for 7 days, so don't miss out on this chance to learn more about your body and the progress that you're making. Okay, now back to my breakfast. Meal 2 is where prep officially stops being cute. A mountain of lettuce, turkey, sweet potato, and every low-calorie sauce I own to get it down. Yes, it genuinely looks like dog food. And look, you can 100% make your meals taste good and look pretty and still see results. But for me, this deep in, I really don't care about any of that. I care about ease and how fast I can throw it together. It is 12:30 p.m. right now and I'm eating my second meal. It's not pretty. I can't promise it tastes good, but it does do the job. And let me tell you, during prep, what I'm learning is that sauces are key to surviving a diet. If you're in a deficit and you're not enjoying it whatsoever, find some low-calorie sauces to make your meals more exciting. Because if I was eating just dry turkey, whatever, it would be fine. But piling sauces on top of all these meals is what actually makes them bearable, which is gonna have to change soon. But for now, let me enjoy my sauces, okay? Like, honestly, I think it's good, which maybe is concerning. Like, maybe prep is changing my taste buds. It is now time for my post-lunch little daily treats. I have this entire drawer of sparkling ice, and this is the best package. It's the lemonade package. So there's peach lemonade, normal lemonade, raspberry, berry. Raspberry's my favorite. Actually, kind of feeling the classic. I do find that these give me like a little bit of a weird throat feeling. I don't know why that is. There's also just like a bunch of random ingredients in here. So like, best not to down these. I have one a day, no more than that. But they do make being in a deficit a little more bearable. It was just like a funky taste and a funky feeling in my throat, but you can't win them all, especially on a diet. And then there's this one, my mid-afternoon pick-me-up and carb boost. I'm convinced you have to be deep into your fitness journey to discover cream of rice, but once you do, you can never go back. It's the perfect blank, quick digesting slate. You can add literally whatever you want. The key for me is egg whites to make it fluffy and add protein, and I swear this actually tastes like apple pie to me. I add some birthday cake whey protein, apple, almond butter, almond milk, and sugar-free syrup. I also have a massive sweet tooth, so alternating savory and sweet across the day is how I keep prep from feeling too restrictive. So my posing coach sent me a video of my like individual routine. I have to start learning it because that's not what you're judged on, but it is where you get like all your pictures and stuff. I'm gonna take like 15 minutes right now and start learning that. And I'm telling you, it may look easy, but it is not easy. It's so much harder than you'd expect. This is so hard. Okay, maybe let's just start with normal posing first. Whoa, that's hard. Not gonna lie, I kind of give up on the posing because I'm too freaking hungry and I have to get going to the gym soon, so I'm gonna make my fourth meal right now. To be honest, this meal looks basically the exact same as my second meal. I just have rice cakes instead of sweet potatoes. Nothing exciting, nothing crazy. I just need something to get in my stomach before I go to the gym. 80 grams of shredded lettuce. Actually, 100 grams because I'm feeling crazy right now. 70 grams of 99% lean ground turkey or chicken breast. Also, by the way, I cooked this with soy sauce, turmeric, lemon juice, and garlic and herb salt, and it is so good. 2 butter popcorn rice cakes. I crumble them up so they're a little crunchy and fun texture, you know? This is definitely a bad choice. I should have used a bigger plate. 30 grams of avocado. Some lemon juice just to make it a little bit more like fresh and salady. And some kimchi, because what would a meal of mine be without kimchi? I add it literally on everything. I don't know, it just makes my meals happier, okay? If you clicked on this video expecting aesthetic and tasty meals, you chose the wrong video. And can we guess what's going on top? The whole sauce stack that I added to my second meal. Mustard. I'm running out of this. G. Hughes barbecue sauce. And Melinda's black truffle hot sauce. Wow, look at that. At this point, I have no excuses for myself. Every meal looks like this. We'll see if I start eating like actually pretty and like interesting meals after prep, because I highly doubt I will. It honestly tastes good. Like, I know you don't believe me. I know you think I'm eating dog food. But guys, I swear. I swear it's good. Not even gonna lie to you right now, I feel like absolute garbage. My focus is like non-existent for work. I like cannot get anything done. I don't have the energy or motivation to get anything done. I'm so tired. I do not want to go to the gym right now, but we signed up for it, so we're gonna do it. I feel like literally every video of me on prep is just me complaining how tired I am. But it's honestly the biggest thing. Like, the mental fatigue is like by far the number one hardest thing, because I'm not like that physically hungry, honestly. It's just like I thrive off of working hard, making content, being creative. Since I don't have adequate fuel and I'm working out so much, it just drains all of like the drive for creativity out of me. But only less than 2 months to go. Less than 2 months to go. Okay, so here's what I'm taking before the gym. It is the Extend Elite Recovery Airheads Flavor BCAAs. I just take a scoop of this when I go to the gym, and I do actually feel like it helps me get through my workout, just because it's kind of like a Gatorade. Honestly, not an incredible taste, but it's like very thick and condensed. So what I do is I drink a half of this like on my way to the gym, or like when I'm doing my cardio, which I also have to do cardio tonight. And then I fill up the rest with water, and I kind of like divide it up, so then it'll be like half full with BCAAs, half full with water, and it kind of like waters it down a little bit because the taste and flavor is very, very strong. Gonna grab this, gonna grab my stuff, and we're gonna go to the gym and do our very best to get a good workout in, because I could so happily just get in bed right now and go to sleep for 15 hours. When I really can't be bothered to do cardio, like right now, I'll split it up and I'll do half before my workout and half after. Sometimes I switch the machines too, and it really helps mentally, because then you're counting down from like 15 minutes instead of 30 minutes. You're not allowed to film?
I know, but just,
it's Blink.
I don't know if they're gonna say anything or anything,
okay.
But like, all of us is wrong for the powerlifters.
I know. Okay, thank you so much. that was a rough one. That was like so incredibly difficult to get done. I was genuinely considering just leaving the gym after I did half my cardio. I was like, I cannot do this right now. But we pushed through, of course. Honestly, the only thing that got me through it was seeing this raccoon thing on the TV. It was called like Jimothy. I texted my boyfriend. I was like, have you heard of Jimothy? I was like, what is that and why is it on TV? The best time of the night right now, okay? You already know what time it is. Also, ignore my massive box of recycling. Ninja creamy time. So in the last video, I showed you an in-depth explanation of how I prepare the Ninja Creamy, but I didn't show you what I put in the base. I start with adding a Premier Protein or Core Power Shake into a mason jar, then 4 ounces of unsweetened almond milk, 2 grams of guar gum or xanthan gum, a splash of sugar-free syrup, cake batter extract, salt, and cinnamon, and then I shake it up really well and freeze overnight. Then the next day, I just chuck it in the machine and add all my toppings. Literally the best moment of the evening is opening my Ninja Creamy after the last spin. I have to show you what it looks like. Oh. Ew, what was that? Okay, look. Anyways. How does it do that? It's genuinely magic. I was thinking about Mr. Ninja Creamy and like how he invented this contraption and like how they created this, because it's brilliant, honestly. 4 grams of peanut butter, 10 grams of fat-free Ready Whip. And then I've been trying something new lately. I take a little bit of this sugar-free jam, I mix it with a little bit of water, and I do like a little drizzle on top. This one's even better than usual.
Thinking about what could be going on is one thing, then when you start actually...
This is gonna be the last thing that I eat today, so I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something new about what it actually looks like to diet for a bodybuilding show. Stay tuned for the next Prepisode. I'm posting weekly videos all the way up until my show date in September, and I will see you in the next one.